Hello there. I thought just to check in with you today. It's wonderful Friday, and I'm sitting here relaxed on my bed. The sun is just here on my feet, and looking out the window. Late afternoon. It's such a beautiful time of day, and I thought, well, today I was so busy, I didn't um, check in with you guys. I didn't see how you were doing, and I thought I'd just quickly talk about change, about why change is hard. How about why lasting change is hard? Because we can often try and change things, don't we? And we have a run for a few days, like trying to go to the gym every day, and we have a run for a few days, and then somehow we just stop doing that. So we become used, we start tolerating whatever it is that we want to change. And we can really numb ourselves and stick our head in the sand. And when we want to change, the shift, why it's so hard is that the shift happens quickly. But the implementation to make it last, that takes practice. And because also when we want to change it's into the unknown. We step into the unknown, we step into a place where we haven't been before, because everything that we know that's familiar is old. Our mind is used to that. There's nothing new, and that goes with everything that becomes new, like driving a car. When you first started driving a car, I mean, or a bike or whatever, then everything is it's very new and it's very difficult and it's so many parts. And if we didn't have that necessity to actually really want to drive that car or that bike, or even as a baby, get up and walk, we would just drop out, we would just leave it. But there's a necessity behind that. There's a need, an urge. I got to walk, I got to ride this bike, I got to drive this car. But then for other changes, like relationships and health and our business, our money, that kind of change is where we actually don't push through a lot of times. We want to start, we have this idea that we can change it on the outside, we can change the result, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. It's like trying to go to the gym, all of a sudden, 5 days a week, and before you know it, just one break in that little sort of habit, and you don't go again. So, but what I really want to say is that things like that make our quality of life better, um, to have a business that runs, that makes money, to have money that we can use to better our lives, to feel good about ourselves, about what we can create. Because we are creators, there is no doubt about that. We are wired that way. That's who we are as beings, as being human. We are creators, and it's to create that life that we know we are destined to have. And why we also fall short in that is that, the moment we step out of that comfort zone into the unknown of um, that change, becoming someone else, our old paradigm fights us back and evokes fear and doubt and thinks that we're not good enough. And all that old conditioning comes back, and then we fall back. And we fall back and we pull back and we are afraid. And that happens because we don't have the tools to really understand why we are changing and understand what is happening with the change. Because once we know that, we know what we're up against. You got to know your enemy. or even your competition, in terms of your old paradigm is your competition to your new you of who you really want to be. You got to know how it operates. And once you know how it operates, it gives you the power to see it's an illusion, to see how I can change it. And it gives us more inspiration and motivation to push through. And that's what I would love to share with you. Because once you have the tools and you know how it works and you have the practices to get ahead of your old paradigm so that there's no place for it, then things start to really, really change fast. Okay? I'm not saying this is easy. It's simple. The process is simple, but it's not easy. Let me tell you, it takes hard work. However, if you really have a fantastic obsession of something beautiful that you want to create in your life, then would it be worth it to you to actually put in the work, knowing that if I stay in here and I stay the course, it's going to come? It is here already, because that's the universe. That's the law. It's already here what you want. You got to just vibrationally connect with it and keep on connecting with it to call it in. And that is what I am going to share with you in the challenge next week. So I want to invite you really just to open your mind, come and join. Of course, I am going to tell you about my program that's after the challenge, but it's no obligation to you. You will walk away with better equipped idea of what it is that you want to create and how to do that and how to overcome the changes. Okay? So I want to say, come and get a new insight. Come and see what you can learn more about yourself so that you can create that what you really want. And as usual, just go to bit.ly/Dear Awaken. And yes, it's $10. You can get it back. And there are prizes. And it's going to be so much fun. We're gonna laugh and joke and laugh at ourselves. And I'm really looking forward to see you there. So come on, join me. Bye for now.